It is that time. We are headed to the gym. It is the last session of 2024. Tomorrow will be a chest day, but will also be a refeed day. So that is exciting. Am I expecting to step on the scale tomorrow and weigh in at a extremely low weight? I can tell you undoubtedly I am not expecting to weigh in at a low weight. As a matter of fact, I would not be surprised if I weigh in a little heavier tomorrow than the last weigh-in. And I wouldn't be surprised if I lost fat, fat percentage, but gained actual weight on the scale. I would not be surprised if my percentage of body fat goes down and my weight goes up on the scale. Because carbohydrates, water, I have eaten more of them. I am not cycling. I thought about it yesterday and we discussed it, and I said then I was going to make the decision on do I want to cycle, and I almost did. And then I had a little bit of a slip up today because I fasted until noon. I had my noon meal, 2 strips of bacon, a piece of chicken sausage, 2 eggs, and Greek yogurt, strawberries, a drizzle of honey. Keto toast with sugar-free jelly. Really great breakfast. Hit the macros right where I wanted to hit the protein right where I wanted to hit, everything where I wanted it to be at. But I didn't eat again until 6 o'clock in the evening because I got busy working, had to take care of some stuff, and I had to run around town, and I just wasn't able to get back home till about 6. So I had Taco Bell, which is fine. I had the chicken nuggets. I had the pintos and cheese. And if I would have stopped there, I would have been okay. But my son got that little bitty ass bag of fucking chips from Taco Bell with a cheese sauce. And he was like, I'm not going to eat these. Do you want them, Dad? And I was like, you know what? Yeah, I'll eat those. Hell, what is that, 100 calories? You know, why not? So I ate them with the cheese sauce. And it's 230 freaking calories. Like, what? Are you kidding me right now? But I should have known. Tortilla chips, just totally unhealthy. Cheese sauce, marginally unhealthy. I should have freaking known. And I should have checked it before I ingested it. But I didn't. I ingested it, and now I have to get 70 grams of protein tonight. And I am 50 calories under budget. So needless to say, we will be going over budget tonight when we go home. And I guess I don't know, what's the lowest calorie to protein item? Egg whites? Maybe I'll try to eat just egg whites. You know, I could do that. Cook up a bunch of egg whites and just eat them. Hot sauce and egg whites. Matter of fact, I got this green hot sauce that is super tasty. I could have that with the egg whites. Anyway, so that's what dinner looks like tonight. And if I still had the 250 calories, well, wait, that would be 280 calories. If I still had those, this would be gravy to hit. I would just have some chicken fingers and bang, we're there, we've done it. And then the other thing I did is I went over on my carbohydrates today. And, you know, I didn't want to do that, but I did. And I should have known that the little thing of chips was going to be too many carbohydrates. But I did not do my due diligence before I ingested the food. All I can say is just do your due diligence before you ingest the food, before you eat, right? Go ahead and make sure that you're eating, that the food you're eating fits within your damn diet. Now, am I going to go over terribly on macronutrients, micronutrients? No, I'm not. I will be within my caloric deficit, well within my caloric deficit. I don't even mind going over by 100 calories here and there. So, you know, I'm going to be well within my caloric deficit. But am I going to shed the water weight that I normally shed before weigh-ins? I doubt it. Now, will we do what we always do before weigh-ins? Tonight, we're going to get our workout in. We're going to get our hour of cardio in. We're going to get our 30 minutes of sauna session in. We're going to limit our fluid intake to just this, our BCAAs, EAA combo drink, which we're having a less amount than we normally do to lessen the amount of fluids, but fluid retention is still something that we're probably going to see. And then also my salt intake was higher than I normally do the day before weigh-ins, so that's another factor that could keep us from shedding water. And the reason that I like to shed my water weight before weigh-in, when I do weekly weigh-ins, is because I want to see what my body weight is as close to the lean mass weight as possible with as little water weight as possible. Now, could I go take an over-the-counter diuretic and shed water weight? Yeah, I could, but it's not that serious. We're not stepping on stage. We're not doing anything serious. So if I'm within 10 pounds of my last weigh-in, then I'll know that I have not gained fat, but gained water weight. And then if our fat loss monitor measures our body fat percentage at whatever it measures it at, and it is lower than it was the last time, then I can almost guarantee that I have lost adipose tissue and not muscle tissue. So the scale is not always super accurate of the weight that you're putting on. In other words, what type of weight is that? Is that water weight? Is that fat mass? Is it muscle mass? What type of tissue are you weighing, right? And is it not tissue at all? Is it water retention? So we shall see. Tomorrow we shall see. But my expectation would be to be, instead of 199.5 like we were last weigh-in, I bet we're going to wind up being like 205, 206, something like that. Just because we have more glycogen and water in our body. And that's okay, as long as the body fat percentage goes down. And we have not seen an increase in our weight from week to week this entire 3-month period, this entire 90-day period, which is kind of weird. Usually I see little increases. I've seen teeny tiny minute decreases where it was like 0.02% decrease in body weight, but I have not seen one increase in body weight. So I would not expect to go through a full 90 days without seeing it increase at least once. But if we step on the scale tomorrow and we weigh 199.0 or 198.9, that would be sick. I doubt it, but that would be pretty crazy. So we will see. We will see. And then we'll be moving in on Thursday to utilizing the new Hume scale that gives us more data to look at, and I will go over that with y'all. We will start talking about that data and analyzing that and using that to go off of. That scale will be replacing the handheld body fat monitor and the current scale that I'm using now. And I have been using it in the background some on the daily to prepare the data in that scale so that when we look at it together on Thursday, it is more accurate than if Thursday was the absolute first day I had weighed in on it. And I think I will have weighed in on it a little bit over a week daily at that point. But I'm not talking to y'all about it because I'm still tracking off of the old scale, and I'm still tracking off of the old body fat monitor through this cycle. And it's important you don't change your tools in the middle of your cycle, right? If you got an exercise cycle, if you got a goal set, if you got something that you're aiming towards, unless your scale totally breaks and you have to buy a new one because that one's not working anymore at all, it's important not to change your tools that you're utilizing until you've finished that cycle, that period that you set of time that you set aside for yourself. Once you've set that aside and you've reached it, now you can start utilizing new tools for the next period, and you can set, you know, the date on that period. So that is what that's what we're aiming to do there. So anyway, I am going to go in here. I am going to hit legs, shoulders, hour of cardio, 30-minute sauna session. Hopefully we're out by, we all want to be out before midnight to get home and give the significant other a kiss at the strike of midnight to ring in the new year. And that will be a good way to ring it in with a real good workout and finishing off the year strong the way we started the year. And in 2025 should be the year of abs. 2025 should be the year of visible abdominal muscles and growth. That's what we're looking for 2025. We're looking to see our abdominal muscles. We're looking for 10% body fat, and we're looking to bulk and grow and get bigger. At the end of this year, hopefully we'll be able to put on about 10 to 12 pounds of muscle. That's the goal. But we'll talk more about that Thursday. All right. Y'all have a good one. I will talk to y'all after. We will do our post-workout Jeep chat. They're my two things for sure. Hell yeah. Something not as corporate. All right, well, really good workout. I didn't feel like doing, let me just turn this way. I did not feel like doing a pump check today, so just decided not to do it. And I thought I'd do something a little bit different. We would just have a conversation here in the sauna for a few minutes instead of our normal Jeep chat. We just do a little sauna chat. And yeah, I mean, a great workout. I don't think I got the best pump in the world today. That's okay. I mean, every single workout, we can't knock it out of the park. We can't have the absolute best pump and be the most effective, greatest workout ever. So I'll rate this one about a 8 out of 10. was a really good workout. The pump wasn't quite there. Hit all of our body parts really well. Shoulder press was a fucking bitch. But, I mean, other than that, everything was pretty good. I'll be honest, I didn't warm up for shoulders or for legs. And I could just tell that I went right into my working sets. My second set was much better than my first set on all exercises, and that is strictly from not going through the warm-up period. And I would not recommend it. It's not something that I'm definitely not getting in the habit of doing. I just wanted to give it a try and see how it felt to just jump right into the working set without warming up today. And frankly, it felt kind of like shit. I understand, why that we warm up, and I can really see the benefit of it by not doing it. And I think sometimes it's good for us to just simply try things out and see how it feels for our body. So if you haven't tried jumping straight into your working set, try it. And you might drop your weight a little bit when you do that, just to avoid injury or whatnot if you're normally going pretty heavy, because like with the shoulder press, there was definitely a period of the first 5 or 6 reps where I could have injured myself. I felt it was very tense. My ligaments were very tense. And the same thing on the leg extensions. The first 5 reps of the leg extension also felt very tight, and I could really feel it in my ACL, MCL, and yeah, I probably feel those better than a lot of other people, being that I had a complete ACL tear, and I've had reconstructive surgery. I have a cadaver in my left knee. I have partial tear in my right knee, ACL, MCL, and a cracked kneecap. So I have had my share of knee injuries, all sports related. Left knee was a basketball injury. Right knee was a football injury. Right knee happened when I was in high school. Left knee happened when I was 38, 39 years old. So right before I hit 40. And I'm going to tell you, rehabbing from a knee injury is the hardest thing that I've ever done. After the full replacement surgery, that rehab was not fun, but it was something that we had to do, and we got it done. And if you have done that and you have gone through rehab, if you're still struggling at all, the thing that really helped me the most after going through all my rehabilitation and everything was utilizing the stairs. I had a job that had excuse me, an elevator that went up 4 flights of stairs, and I just started walking up those 4 flights of stairs and walking down those 4 flights of stairs, and within 2 months my knees felt better than they had prior to surgery, and they've been great ever since. So find a place to take the stairs, get a Stairmaster machine, something, but utilize stairs if you're going through if you've gone through a knee surgery and you're trying to rehab that, if you've had issues with weak muscles and so on and so forth like I did, the stairs is the way to go. And I had a sports rehabilitation facility that I was going to. I worked with one of the top knee specialists in America for my surgery. This fella does the Crimson Tide's surgery for many of the football players. If they have an injury and so on and so forth, this is the person they go to. And a top-notch sports medicine doctor that handled all of my surgery and rehabilitation, and his rehabilitation staff was excellent, and they put me through the ringer, getting me back up and going, and they got me as mobile, if not more mobile, than I was prior to going in. So just take that, I guess, with a grain of salt, but that's what worked for me. Stairs really turned me around when it came to that rehabbing those knee issues. But as far as everything goes, that was our last lift of the 90 days. We completed this 90-day session. We completed an hour of cardio every day for the last 90 days, except for 3 days. We did 30 minutes of cardio on 3 of the days, but the rest of the days we did our full hour of cardio. So that was a long 90 days cardio wise, because it seems to me that time just slows when you're doing cardio. It's like you smoked a doob or something. It's just time just slows down. Like, you'll look at your watch and it'll be 12:01 and you'll be like, all right, let me bust out 15 minutes, and I'll look at my watch again, and you go and you'll watch YouTube or your favorite influencers or whatnot. You know, I like to watch Jeff Napar or Dr. Mike Israel or Sam Sulek and things like that, right? So or The Road, that's a great YouTube show. But I'll be watching these bodybuilding influencers, and I can sit on my couch and watch these guys, and an hour can go by, and it feels like 1 minute has went by. I'll look at my watch, it's been an hour. But I could be on the cardio machine. I feel like I've been listening to them for an hour, and they've just been talking, and they went through several subjects. I'm like, okay, let's look and see what time it is. 12:02. 1 minute. How could it possibly have only been a minute? It's like time slows down. I don't know if that's something to do with the chemicals being released in your brain, or what it is, but it just seems to take forever to get that minute done when you're doing cardio. And then you compound that and you have to do it for 60 minutes. It's rough. For me, the first 10 minutes goes by pretty quick, and I feel pretty good. I get my heart rate up to 120s within the first 5 minutes. So, I'm in that fat burning stage within the first 5 minutes. And then the next 10 minutes, I start to feel a little bit of perspiration beating up on my shoulders. And I'll be like, okay, I'm about 15 minutes in. And at that point, that's when the time starts to slow down for me. And it just takes forever to get through it from that point forward. So I don't know, just something to think about. I don't know if anybody has any suggestions or anything on how to speed it up, let me know. One of the things I've been doing is I'll do 30 minutes, then I'll jump off of the treadmill, and then I'll go and say, like, today I'm doing the sauna, right? And I know I'm going to want to do 30 minutes here in the sauna. So after 30 minutes on the treadmill, I'll jump off, walk back here, set my sauna, get everything all set up the way I want it to go, walk back, unpause my machine, my Apple Watch, get back in my workout, and do my other 30 minutes. And for whatever reason, that break makes it feel, makes the time start to go by quicker again than if I just stay on for the full hour. And then I'll have about a 10-minute period where it feels like time passes normally, and then after that it slows down again, and the next 20 minutes is a grind. The best way to put it is it's a grind. You got to push yourself to get through it. So it is what it is. Will I institute an hour and a half, 2 hours of cardio moving forward? It might be something we start to think about. Tonight, I'm gonna have a really serious contemplation to decide what I'm going to do diet-wise moving forward. You know, it's been 1.25 years exactly now, 1 year and 3 months, and that is a very long time to be in a deficit. And I've been in a pretty aggressive deficit for 75% of this time. And you know, I've had my cheat days, as you've seen how many I had just within this holiday season, which is a lot more than I, like through the summer I didn't have hardly as many. Last winter I had a lot more cheat days because I was bowling, so every Saturday almost was a cheat day there for a while. But it's like when you're first starting out, you can get away with more cheat days than whenever you cut down and your iPhone overheated. It's the last time we'll be doing a fucking sauna chat, I can tell you that. Happy New Year. Dominate this next year, inside and outside of the gym.